Hi, my name is Josh Robinson. 2 years ago, I bought this old modern house and have been restoring it since then. Last night, I realized that I hadn't been documenting much of it at all. Tonight, I've decided to change that. This is the house. The community is called Sunset Lanes. So we got a fair amount of snow here, which is kind of going to put a damper on this weekend's amount of work. I was hoping that the tile would have came in from Dahl to finish out the bathroom. It still hasn't come through. So I think what we're going to do here tonight is just kind of prep a few things for tomorrow's work. And one thing is actually we got the couch cushion covers came in. So my mother's been working on those and she got the bottom cover done. And while I wasn't planning on putting the covers on at least until the carpet was in the living room, the box came and I can't help myself and I got to get them on. All right, so we got the cushion on. Like I say, just the base, and we wanted to make sure that it worked, the color was right, and it's spot on. So next thing on her list is she's working on the back cushions right now, and those are a little more tricky because they're tapered cushions. But I'm excited to get these on next, and I know she's working on them right now. So since we're another day without the tile, we can't keep going on the bathroom. So I think it's another day of us down here in the lower level and getting ahead a little bit down here. Like I said last time, I can imagine that during some hot days this summer, it might be nice to come down here and do some work to escape the heat anyway. So it wouldn't be a bad thing to add this to the project schedule to knock this bar room out. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. So anyways, I think what we'll do today is we've got one extra sheet of plywood still down here, and what we'll do is get this closet in here. So unlike the rest of the house, this was never finished originally. There was no design down here. There was a bathroom in the back corner that's stacked with the bathroom on the main level of the house. But other than that, this was whatever you wanted it to be down here. So while I'm still following the same language and the same details as upstairs, I've got the flexibility and the freedom to do a little more of what I want to do down here. So we're going to take the closet language with the same perforated hardboard doors and build a closet wall along here. And they're hung from the ceiling. And that was part of the reason why I kept this door 2 feet away, plus, so I could fit the closet doors here. The rest of this sort of tray is actually enclosing the hot water pipes for the hot water baseboard radiators upstairs. So I think what we'll get built down there today is essentially just the valance. And that conceals the top track, which is just a typical sliding door track that the doors are hung from. On the floor, there's a sill, and that's really just something with 2 grooves in it for the doors to glide in, and they have little washers that hang into that track and keep them where they need to be and keep them from swinging and banging together. But the doors themselves are pretty interesting. Just a 1x2 member, just basically a picture frame with a few cross rails behind the panel with a groove, and then the perforated hardboard just slides in. And the idea behind that is so your closets breathe. All the cabinetry in the whole house has this perforated hardboard. And that was actually it was a brand new product at the time. And if I'm remembering correctly, perforated hardboard, I think, was nationally available by '53. And people were using this like crazy. It was cost effective. And it provided a neat pattern. But really the guts of it, the meat of the material was that you could use it to allow things to breathe. Of course, Norton Polivnick used it quite a bit in a number of his his custom homes. He was using this for light shelves and all kinds of things like that. So it's certainly an appropriate material to use in this house and to continue its use down in the lower level. Okay, so we got our numbers for the closet valance, and again, that'll go from wall to wall. Built-in cabinetry along there. This is where the bar will come out and all that kind of thing. But unlike the rest of the house, I actually re-drywalled everything that's upstairs. Down here, I'm not going to do that. The drywall is pretty nice. It does have a heavy texture on it, but I really don't mind it as much down here. Upstairs, I needed to get rid of the texture. The house didn't originally have it. Everything was smooth. So that all needed to go back. But down here, I'm okay with the texture. The ceiling's okay. I'll probably actually re-texture the ceiling. But everything else can stay, so we don't have to re-drywall down here. And that's why I'm okay with mounting these closet tracks and everything to the existing drywall, because it's all in good shape. Okay, so we got all the valances in, and now they're ready to get the 1/8 inch Luan on them, but we'll do that when we do the rest of the cabinets and all the other boxes and stuff down here. But at least we got this out of the way, and it was something that was certainly worth our time. And then of course this one is where the closet door tracks will go, and then ultimately we'll build divisions between here, shelves, and all that kind of stuff. And this is an extra deep closet that'll work very well down here in the lower level, still giving me a full wall of storage down here.